Zotac Zbox PI336 Pico review. The PI336 is caught between a thermally challenged hard place and a performance rock but will endure. As superb as a PC this compact is, Zotac apparently avoided providing practicality along with the cooling fan, making this SoC even slower than usual. Pico is a more compact size than the usual desktop system price. We'll be calling the Pico from this point onward, the Zbox PI336. Pico's dimensions are 115mm long by 76mm wide and 20.7mm deep, with relative petiteness blackheads compared to a size-agnostic machine that can open up an Intel x86 compatible processor. Regrettably, being so small has unavoidably led to some limitations on the number and gradual updatability of this product. The rear has a 4K output, an HDMI and DisplayPort interconnect, a gigabit Ethernet port, a combo headphone mic, and a Type-C USB 3.1 port. There are two more USB 3.1 ports on the left side of the Type A variety, but no USB 3.2 ports at all, disappointingly. The only features on the right side are a power button and its associated LED, and the front has a single MDHC SDHX card slot for those with tiny fingers. Each Pico comes with a plastic bracket to VESA mount the device to a screen and an outlet power supply to power it. The Pico's appears to be large metal, with fins on the top and underside along with a ceramic plate displaying the maker's title on top. This new industrial design is thought to be crucial, as the Pico is passively cooled, which is both very quiet in use and ultimately desperately reliant on airflow. This machine's small size makes it easy to travel, but within the compact room, everything is secured tightly. As you might expect, this means the machine is not made to have operators making adjustments inside. The operating system on the computer comes with Windows 11 Pro and pre-configured, and a USB recovery key that will restore the OS should something unforeseen happen to the configuration. The tightly integrated processor processes of Intel's Celeron N6211 were crucial in deciding on the P-Box Plus from Zotac as the computer's foundation since it's able to with 2 cores. The silicon built inside is the Elkhart Lake production designed specifically for low-power PC, tablet, and cellular equipment use. However, this chip is the last rung on the Elkhart Lake ladder, with 2 cores clocked at just 1.2 GHz, with a 3 GHz boost to peak clock speed until thermal dynamics intervene. The TDP of this GPU is a low 6.5 W, it has a maximum of 8 PCIe lanes, and the integrated Intel UHD graphics for 10th Gen Intel processors GPU. And the Pico, its maximum operating temperature is 70 degrees Celsius. The SKU Zotac sent in inventory included 4 GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 128 GB of eMMC onboard storage. Networking is through a wired LAN or Intel Wi-Fi 6E adapter, and the gadget has Bluetooth 5.2 for those who need to conserve the USB ports. Computing systems based on Windows are prone to point-blank gunfire from the features of the Pico. Within hours, perhaps a day, you get up to speed with the gear's most arcane idiosyncrasies. The 2 processors are clogged with the shackles that Microsoft imposes. As part of the investigation, RTL-SDR was validated to be situated at the bottom of the Pico, and a metal plate was used to carefully jack the bare processor right into the slot. This is from where the Pico would stay completely calm, and the outside of the case is a big passive heat sink. The CPU, having no fan to accelerate, is locked to 70°C, and is unable to task the fan for higher clock speeds. When the temperature approaches this figure, the remedy to stopping the runaway thermals is to reduce the speed of the processor, regardless of the Pico's aggressive usage. Windows 11 Pro N. Windows 10 is an exceptionally unsophisticated operating system, considering how long Microsoft has been operating to rid itself of the workarounds it devised to fix those problems. Initially, PC Mark 10 wouldn't run at all until the Windows 11 Media Features Pack was installed. The only test that would not eventually run from our normal selection was 3D Mark Time Spy because it complained that there was insufficient VRAM to perform the test. From time to time it is possible to boost VRAM in a BIOS that runs integrated graphics, but not on the Pico. That long its beta version had to do with resource consumption may be indicated by a score of just 439 in the demanding Firestrike test. The lifeless function stays rug, and most electronics can accomplish that score.